Water is basically like 70% of what humans are made of. Plus, I just feel like splashing around. Water and earth sounds like we're making mud. And mud is like the fancy start of life, right? Plus, humans are basically just fancy walking mud. Let's get muddy. Starting with water, 'cause duh. Humans are basically walking water balloons. Plus, it's the most laid back element, just like me right now. Watering my plants, because even in a game, neglecting plants feels wrong. Also, plants water life. Maybe we're making a salad, maybe we're making a human. Who knows? Hi. Oh, wait, the question is hi. You got it. Hi there, Algoria Nova, ready to dive into some Infinite Craft adventures today? Because humans gotta be grounded, and honestly, I just think Earth is a rock solid choice. Get it? Rock solid? All right, let's go with water. Earth and water together make mud, and who knows? Maybe mud's the magical goo that turns into humans. Plus, it's always fun to get a little dirty. Well, humans are basically giant water balloons with feelings, so starting with water seems like a solid move. All right, let's go with Earth. Water and earth make mud or clay, and those are good foundations for life. Plus, who doesn't love playing in the mud, right? Humans need water to live, and it's super versatile. Also, who doesn't love a good splash? Water and swamp. Because who doesn't want to see what kind of mysterious, swampy goodness we can conjure up? It's like nature's soup. Earth is like super solid, and humans are kind of solid too. Plus, it's like the base for everything, so it feels like a good start. Plus, I'm lazy and don't want to overthink it. Humans are mostly water, right? So let's splash some water on this earth and see what kind of muddy miracle we can whip up. Plants are alive just like us. Maybe they'll grow into something even cooler. All right, let's hydrate these plants with some water and see what magic happens. I mean, humans are mostly water anyway, so this feels like science or something. Plants are already alive and growing, so let's take the easy route and start with something that's halfway to being a human already. Plants and earth? Come on, it's like the peanut butter and jelly of the natural world. Plus, farming is totally a human thing, so let's give it a whirl. Gonna start with tree because humans and trees are like best buds, plus oxygen and stuff. All right, so like trees and plants are buddies, right? They hang out in the same places and stuff. Maybe if we combine tree and plant, we'll get something super alive and complex. Or at least not a swamp monster. Fingers crossed. Let's start with water because we all need it to stay hydrated and not turn into raisins. Plus, water is like super versatile. Maybe we'll make something cool like a swamp or a marsh. Who knows? Okay, so like humans are basically walking, talking plants with emotions, right? Let's mix some water and plant and see if we can grow a human. Let's start with earth because humans are basically just dirt with feelings, right? Okay, let's go with tree. I mean, humans did evolve from apes who hung out in trees, right? Plus, earth, trees, more life. Let's see if this branch takes us closer to human. Haha, get it? Branch? Water is like the most basic and essential thing ever. Plus, I could totally go for a swim right now. So let's start with that. Plants need water, and humans need plants. Plus, I don't have to think too hard about this one. Let's grow something. Plants are like the chill hippies of the natural world. They just vibe, make oxygen, and look pretty while doing it. Seems like a solid start for making humans, right? Let's throw some earth into the mix. Plants need dirt, right? Maybe we'll get a garden or something cool like that. Plus, dirt is like the universe's way of saying, get your hands dirty and make something awesome. I'm choosing earth because humans need a solid foundation to stand on. Plus, who doesn't love dirt and rocks, right? Well, if I mix earth with water, I might get clay. And if you watched enough pottery videos, you know clay is like the Play-Doh of human evolution. Let's mold some humans, baby. Fire it is, because who doesn't love a little spark to get things heated up? Let's use tree with fire to make a campfire. Humans love camping, right? Plus, we need to start with the basics of survival. Who doesn't love a good barbecue? I mean, humans live on Earth and eat stuff from it, so why not start with it? Plus, it's solid, just like my plan. All right, let's go with plant because like plants grow in Earth, and maybe we'll get some cool soil or something. Plus, I don't know, it just feels right. YOLO! All right, I'm picking tree because it's like nature's Swiss Army knife. I mean, who doesn't love trees? They give us shade, oxygen, and they might just be the stepping stone to creating humans. Also, let's be real, trees are just cool. I mean, trees and swamps both give off strong Shrek vibes, and who's more human than Shrek? Let's get this ogre party started. Because, like, humans are mostly water, and I'm too lazy to think of something else right now. Plus, might end up with a mermaid, which is totally awesome. Because plants drink water and humans eat plants. It's like the circle of life or whatever. And hey, who doesn't love a good salad, right? Water is life, and life is humans. Plus, it's super chill like me, just flowing through the game. Okay, so water plus plant? Easy pick. Plants love water and grow like crazy, just like my never ending list of game ideas. It's like starting a garden, but we're growing a human instead. Let's see what sprouts. Starting with water, because duh, humans are basically 70% water. Plus, it's the source of life, and we need to keep this game flowing. Watering plants is like the lazy way to grow life, right? Plus, plants are like the salad of the human world. Let's grow something cool. Okay, let's go with Earth because, humans need somewhere to stand and do stuff. Plus, it's like super poetic or something. Earth and plant because humans gotta eat and grow stuff. Plus, farms, man. Farms. Because humans are basically plants with more drama, right? I mean, mangroves are like mutant plants that thrive in water and look super cool. Plus, who wouldn't want to combine the best of plant and tree vibes? Let's get exotic, baby. Let's start with Earth because, humans stand on it and stuff. Plus, it feels like a solid move, literally. Hey, forests are full of life, right? Trees, animals, mushrooms. It's like nature's buffet. Let's see if we can cultivate some next level life forms on our Earth base. Starting with Earth, because it's solid, reliable, and let's face it, we all need a little grounding in our lives, especially in this crazy game. Earth and tree, because come on, trees are like the OG humans of the plant world. They stand tall and give life. Plus, who wouldn't want a leafy buddy? Water is the source of life, and humans are basically walking water balloons. Plus, water is super chill, just like my vibe right now. Well, humans basically crawled out of the mud at some point, right? Let's see what water Earth gives us. Hopefully, not just a dirty puddle. Plants are basically nature's multitaskers. They grow, they feed, they even clean the air. Plus, who doesn't love a good lazy plant vibe to start something awesome? Plants love water, and who knows? Maybe we'll end up with a magical garden or some crazy algae. Let's splash some life into this plant. Plants are like the ultimate starter pack of life. They grow, they breathe, they even talk to each other through roots. Plus, they're green and chill. Let's go with the green buddy. I'm feeling lazy but adventurous, so let's mix plant with wind. Maybe we'll get some cool seeds or flying pollen or something. Way more interesting than just getting more greenery, right? All right, we're starting with Earth because it's solid and dependable. Plus, can't go wrong with a bit of dirt, right? Let's build from the ground up, literally. Earth and fire, baby. Let's go full on caveman and see if we can spark some human evolution. Let's go with plant because, life and stuff. Also, plants are basically baby humans, right? Combining plant with tree because trees are like plants but way cooler and more useful for human life. Plus, who doesn't like a good treehouse? Am I right? Let's start with plant because humans need veggies, oxygen, and all that healthy stuff. Plus, it sounds cool and full of life. Because combining plant with forest makes me feel like I'm building an epic green empire or something. Plus, who doesn't love trees? Water is like super important for life and stuff. Plus, gotta stay hydrated while crafting humans. Water and fire? Let's make some steamy magic happen. Plus, I could really use a spa day. Earth, because humans are literally made of earthy stuff. Also, can't go wrong with a solid foundation. Heh, see what I did there? All right, imagine Earth and mangrove hooking up. It's like a nature party, baby. Ecosystems are like a prelude to complex life, right? Let's get some biodiversity up in here. Let's start with water because, duh, humans need to stay hydrated. Plus, it's fun to splash around. Let's combine water and tree. Because trees drink water like I chug my coffee, and humans love trees, so it's a leafy leap towards humanity. Water is everywhere and I don't want to think too hard. Plus, it's the OG element for life. Let's start with water. Combining water with mangrove because, let's face it, if trees could walk, they'd probably be humans. Plus, it's got that whole nature and water vibe going on. Perfect for our quest. Let's start with Earth because, well, it's the ground we walk on. Plus, I can't be bothered to think too hard right now. Let's get our Earth all hot and bothered with lava. Mixing solid Earth and fiery lava might just spark some crazy evolution magic. Plus, who doesn't love a little volcanic drama? Water, because humans are basically water balloons with feelings. Also, I need a drink. Watering a forest, because maybe we'll start to get some life happening. Plus, tree hugging FTW. All right, let's go with tree, because humans love trees. They give us oxygen, and they're already a bit advanced. Plus, who doesn't want to hug a tree, right? Who doesn't love burning stuff? Let's throw tree into fire and see if we get something cool like charcoal or ash. Water is like the OG element for humans. We're basically walking water balloons, right? Plus, it can mix into so many things. Let's make it hot and steamy in here. Water plus steam, baby. Plus, it sounds like a sauna, and who doesn't love a good sauna? Humans are like 70% water, plus it's the universal solvent or something. Also, I'm low-key thirsty right now. Let's splash into this. All right, folks, we're mixing water with cloud because, duh. Clouds are just fancy water in disguise, and who doesn't want some fluffy rain? Water, because we're basically fancy water balloons trying to be smart and survive. Water and dandelions, because flowers need water and they're pretty chill. Plus, who doesn't like dandelions? Maybe we'll get some kind of flowery magic going on. Let's start with Earth, because, come on, humans gotta stand somewhere, right? Plus, it's solid, and we need to build up from the ground. Get it? Build up from the ground? All right, let's smash Earth with stone and see if we can get something foundational, like the basic building blocks of civilization. Plus, smashing things together sounds fun, right? Fire is lit, and humans are all about that heat and innovation. Let's start with some flamey goodness. I'm thinking Firestone gives us some hot, sizzling rocks. Who knows, maybe the beginning of tools or something? Let's give our caveman ancestors a shout out. Water is like totally the base of life. We're all just fancy water bags. So let's start with that. Swamp is like nature's soup, full of life, kinda gross, and a good starting point for humans. Plus, who doesn't love a good swamp monster story? Water is life, and we're making human stuff, so duh. Gotta start with H2O. Combining water with river sounds like the start of a grand adventure. Also, rivers are basically water on steroids, right? So let's go with that and see what happens. I mean, Earth, it's literally the ground we walk on. Plus, it's got that solid, dependable vibe, like me after my second cup of coffee. Earth and rock, because humans build stuff with rock, and we need a solid foundation to start building towards a human. Humans need water to survive, and hey, I'm feeling thirsty just thinking about it. Let's hydrate and see where this leads. Marshes are like nature's soup, full of life, weird smells, and maybe the key to humans. Also, Shrek vibes. Because stone is like the ultimate building block, and humans love building stuff. Also, I feel like a rock solid choice is never wrong. Get it? Rock solid? Haha. Stone lava? Let's get some hot, fiery action going on. Who knows, maybe we'll end up with something super cool like obsidian or a volcanic masterpiece. Plus, I'm feeling the heat today. Well, humans need plants to survive, so starting with plant seems like a lazy but logical first step. Plus, who doesn't like a good salad, right? Plants love rain just like we love pizza, plus nothing like a little sprinkle to get things growing, you know? Let's get down to earth, literally, starting with something solid, because why not? It's a lazy way to get grounded. Earth rain sounds like a recipe for some fertile soil, which is the start of life, right? Let's get things growing. Well, humans need somewhere to stand, right? Let's start with Earth and see how grounded we can get. Earth and river? Let's make some fertile soil. Humans love dirt, right? Because we're going to need a solid foundation, and Earth is as solid as it gets. Plus, who doesn't like playing with dirt? Yo, let's mix earth and ash because soil is like super important for life and stuff. Plus, it's hilarious how you can turn trash into treasure, right? Let's start with earth because humans are grounded, and we gotta start somewhere solid, right? Plus, it feels like a good base to build from. Wind, because who doesn't like a little breeze to shake things up? Plus, it's basically like giving Earth a breath of fresh air. Literally. All right. All right, let's kick things off with water. I mean, we're like 70% water, right? Plus, I always feel more hydrated just thinking about it. Let's splash into the possibilities. Water flower, plants. Humans love plants. They eat them, grow them, and sing songs about them. Plus, it's like making life from life. Plants are like the OG life givers, just like humans need oxygen and veggies. Plus, I'm feeling green today. Plants love soil. Humans love plants. It's like the circle of life, but lazier. Plus, can't hurt to get our hands dirty, right? Let's rock and roll with stone. Solid choice, am I right? Stone and soil, baby? Because we all know humans need to grow stuff, and fertile soil is where it's at. Plus, who doesn't love playing in the dirt? Earth is like the OG element, right? Gotta start with the basics to build something epic. Yo, combining Earth with lake sounds like a sweet idea. Like imagine all that fertile land and chill vibes. Maybe we'll get something alive out of it? Let's go. Let's start with Earth, because it's solid, just like my determination to create a human element. Plus, it's easier to work with something that doesn't evaporate or float away. Because humans are all about giving flowers and weird social rituals. Plus, flower power, man. Plants are like the OG life givers. Also, green is a pretty sweet color, so why not start with plant? All right, chat, let's swampify this plant. Why? Because swamps are like nature's party central, teeming with life and hidden potential. Plus, it's like leveling up our plant game to a whole new ecosystem. Who knows what funky stuff we might discover next? Dandelions are like the laziest flowers ever. You blow, they go. That's kind of how humans work too, right? Combining dandelion with mangrove because let's face it, a super plant that can live anywhere sounds like the kind of over-the-top nature-loving weirdness that would eventually lead us to humans. Plus, who wouldn't want to see a plant that can both float and fly? Water, because it's literally the juice of life. Plus, I could use a drink right now. All right, let's combine water with soil, because duh, plants need soil to grow, and we need plants to breathe and stuff. Plus, it's like making mud pies, and who doesn't love mud pies? Starting with plant, because humans need oxygen, food, and I'm feeling like a lazy garden gnome. Because who doesn't like a barbecue? Let's get those plants sizzling and maybe we'll get a cooked veggie or something more evolved. All right, earth, because, humans live on it and stuff. Also, who doesn't like playing in the dirt? Easy peasy. Humans are basically just fancy mud pies, right? Let's get dirty and see where this goes. Because you gotta start with the basics, and what's more basic than dirt? Plus, I'm too lazy to think of any other starting point right now. All right, earth clay just feels right. Early humans used clay for all kinds of stuff like pottery and building. Plus, it sounds like a logical step towards our goal. Let's do it, fam! Let's start with water, because we're all just fancy cucumbers with anxiety. Plus, it's the building block for so many combinations. Water and clay? It's like the OG recipe for mud pies, and humans probably crawled out of that goo at some point, right? Let's get dirty. Water is life, baby, plus who doesn't love a good splash? Let's start with H2. Oh, yeah. Hey, let's mix water and wind to make rain. Rain's like nature's way of saying, hey, let's grow some life. Plus, who doesn't like a little drizzle? Let's start with earth because, you can't get more basic and foundational than dirt. Plus, who doesn't love a good mud pie? Okay, so I went with soil because it's basically Earth 2.0, more fertile and life-giving. Like plants grow in it, which is kind of crucial for life and stuff. It feels like a step closer to human, right? Plus, who doesn't love a bit of dirt under their nails? Said no one ever. Starting with Earth because, well, humans are Earthlings, right? Plus, it's solid as a rock. Literally. Let's smash some earth together with pottery. Because if there's one thing humans love, it's making stuff out of mud and dirt. Plus, ancient human tech vibes. Water is life, man. Plus, humans are like 60% water. So starting with water is a no-brainer. Let's dive in. All right, so we're going to choose mud because water and dust make mud. And mud is like the OG primordial soup. Humans got to come from somewhere, right? Because plants are like the ultimate life starters, man. Plus, they're green and stuff. Earth is like the ultimate starter pack. It's everywhere, it's solid, and it's where life begins. Plus, if you want to get all philosophical, we're kind of from the Earth too, right? So lazy, but so right. Earth and swamp? Sounds like a recipe for a primordial soup. Maybe we'll get some life forms going. Let's start with Earth, because humans are always trying to earth their problems anyway. Because Earth and wine could lead to something more human. Plus, who doesn't love a good glass of wine? Cheers to progress. Plants are the OG living things, right? Plus, maybe we'll get something fun like a mutant tree man. Plants and vineyards? Heck yeah, we're getting into some agriculture vibes. Humans love their grapes, wine, and farming. It's like a shortcut to civilization. Let's start with Earth, because humans gotta stand somewhere, right? Plus, it's like the ultimate building block of life. Easy peasy. All right, peeps, we're combining Earth with marsh. Why? Because a marsh is like Earth, and water had a big old party and invited some plants. Plus, it sounds way more lively. Let's get one step closer to creating our human. Because humans are like 70% water, and I'm like 100% sure this is a good start. Earth is like the ultimate base element, right? Plus, it's got that whole Mother Earth thing going on. Feels like a good starting point for making humans. Let's get grounded. Let's start with Earth, because it's a solid foundation for creating anything, including tiny digital humans. Plus, who doesn't like playing in the dirt? Alrighty, let's start with Earth. Because, humans need a solid foundation to stand on, right? Can't go making humans out of thin air. Ha ha! Well, water's like the ultimate multitasker of elements. Plus, I'm too lazy to think too hard right now. Let's make a splash and see what happens. Fire because it's hot, just like this live stream. Plus, we might cook up something cool. All right, let's start with water. I mean, we're like giant bags of walking water, right? Plus, staying hydrated is kind of big deal. Okay, so fire's Earth. I'm thinking magma or something equally rad. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love a good volcano moment? Let's smash these together and see what we get. We're mixing water with earth to get mud. Mud's messy, but hey, it's a start towards life. Plus, frogs love mud, so we're on the right track. Let's kick things off with fire, 'cause humans are basically walking fireballs of energy and chaos. Plus, who doesn't love a bit of spark to start things off? I'm starting with earth because humans are like sophisticated dirt bags, right? Plus, it's solid and we need a good foundation to build on. What are you waiting for? Let's dive into some H2O action. Plus, we're mostly made of it, so it's gotta be important. All right, let's mix water with earth and see if we can get something like mud or clay. Mud people, here we come. Maybe we'll get some earthy, squishy goodness to step towards human. Plants are just nature's lazy green couch potatoes, plus we need something alive-ish, right? All right, folks, plants grow in earth, right? So let's combine plant with earth and see if we can make something bigger and better. Maybe we'll get a tree or a mega plant. Who knows? Let's do this. Earth is like the base for all the cool stuff. Plus, you can dig holes and pretend to be a mole. Let's start with that. Duh, trees grow in the earth and humans are totally tree huggers. Easy peasy. Water is life, and I'm too thirsty to think of a better reason. Plus, it might lead to something cool. Who knows? Water and wind together makes a storm or cloud. Humans love drama, so why not create a mini drama with a stormy combo? Water, because humans are basically walking water balloons. Plus, it's versatile and could mix with all sorts of stuff. Like, why not make a splashy choice? Water plus waves more fun, and who knows, maybe we'll surf our way to the human element. All right, let's go with plant, because who doesn't love a good salad and we need oxygen to breathe, right? Plus, plant is life, my dudes. Okay, let's water this plant. Water and plants go together like peanut butter and jelly. Easy peasy, lazy choice. Plants are the ultimate life givers, and also I'm secretly trying to become a plant whisperer. plants, but like with a splash. Seaweed or kelp, here we come. Plus, who doesn't love plants that can surf? Hang 10, dude. Plants are like the starting point for all the yummy food humans love to munch on. Plus, oxygen. Gotta breathe, right? Because combining plant with seaweed is like making sushi for the soul. Healthy, watery, and a step closer to evolving some complex life forms. Plus, who doesn't like the idea of underwater plants? They are the OGs of multitasking. All right, I'm feeling lazy, and Earth is like the ultimate chill base element. Plus, humans came from Earth, right? Let's start there and see where this takes us. Because humans are basically Earth with a bit of spice, like adding sriracha to your boring old meal. Because plants are like the coolest, laziest way to start anything alive-ish. Plus, they don't even move. Perfect for a lazy streamer like me. Let's go with swamp, because it's like plant's big brother who hangs out in both water and land. Plus, it gives off those cool evolution vibes. Starting with plants, because, evolution and stuff. Plus, I have a feeling plants are where all the cool kids start. Yo, imagine a plant that's got some serious attitude and eats bugs. Let's add a Venus flytrap and see if we can get some evolution magic going here. Let's start with Earth because, well, it's literally the ground we walk on. Plus, it's like the OG element, right? Earth and swamp, because who wouldn't want to make a swamp monster on the way to crafting a human? Plus, it's like a muddy life cocktail. Cheers.